Hey guys, welcome. This is a reading for the collective of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. As most of you who have been following me know, most of my readings are not date or time specific, but this series of readings is all in honor of Lion's Gate portal, so it is more time and date specific. Let me tell you a little bit about it. I know that you may be thinking, well, I thought Lion's Gate was 8-8. Well, because we're dealing with planets and the movement of the planets in the cosmos, it's not an exact science. So we mark Lion's Gate on 8-8 because the portal, August 8th is always contained within that portal somewhere. But this year, the portal actually began on July 26th. It won't reach its peak till August 12th, and then it closes out. So there's plenty of energy for Lionsgate still available to us. Fun fact, Capricorn, because I know you like those, your birthday. We mark the day of your birth. We mark your birthday on the day of your birth, but that's not always the same as your solar return. So if you pulled a solar return chart, you might find that your solar return is a day before, a day after your actual date of birth, right? Because it's all geometry and movement of the planets and stars in the heavens. So let me tell you a little bit about it. That was fun because people, they've been asking me, I thought it was only on August 8th. No, serious. Here's what happens. Every year around August 8th, somewhere in there, we've got the Sun in Leo. We have the fixed star Sirius, Orion's belt, and Earth all lining up. And that creates this powerful portal of energy, which is most potent for manifesting. Sirius happens to be 26 times brighter and twice the size of our solar system sun. It is often referred to as our spiritual sun. It was viewed in the sky above the pyramids in Giza in ancient Egypt. And the ancient Egyptians would commonly, during this time of year, mark that as a sign of prosperity, harvest, and abundance. In astrology, the 8th house and the 8th sign of the zodiac belong to Scorpio. So, astrologically speaking, 8 has connections to power, growth, change, transformation, energy, passion, sexuality, all the domain of Scorpio. In numerology, the double 8 of 8-8 is pretty auspicious because 8 is a powerhouse number also associated with power and wealth and achievement and goals. And when we flip the number 8 on its side, we get the figure 8. We get the infinity symbol. So the number 8 numerologically is often associated as a bridge between the material and spiritual realms. Speaking of that infinity symbol in traditional tarot, and I'm talking about the modern based on the Rider-Waite, that's pretty much the deck that all decks have been, the most modern, the oldest of the modern decks. Hello, trying to say that, especially, you know, in the English-speaking world, that traditional tarot, the 8th card, the major arcana, is the strength card. And that features a feminine figure kind of playfully, calmly interacting with the lion, and she has the figure 8 above her head. So even in esoteric, the esoteric divination world, there are symbolic connections to strength and the lion. So there you have it, Capricorn, your fun facts for Lionsgate. Feel free to learn more by Googling it. Lots of different information out there. Some people are old school and say, nope, it's only August 8th. I don't live by that. I live in a real world where everything sort of, the heavens move and we adjust accordingly. So let me pull a card from Gateway of Light Activation. Get a card for those of you watching. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is a little bit different, but I hope if you enjoy it, you'll consider joining us here by subscribing. For those returning, I value you. I appreciate you. Thanks for your subs. Thanks for your likes. Thanks for your shares. And for interacting with me and playing with me in the comments. I appreciate you. Here we go. Seraphim's Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support. Seraphim's Gateway, voice activation, 5th chakra, angelic attunement, and divine support are coming your way. I like that. That is what is available to you. This morning in the Morning Musing, for those who are in the channel membership as well as who opted in for the all access pass to all of my extendeds. There are links in the description box. If you just scroll in the description box, you'll see it if you want more info about it. But for those of you who are in those two memberships, you got this morning, your oracle was explore, love, create. The only thing that holds you back is you. I felt there was something with creation and divine support. The only thing that holds you back is you, just FYI. I like it. So let's see what's going on in your connection here, Capricorn. You could be here as a cross watcher. That's fine. Just remember, all of you watching, regardless of whether you're here as the Capricorn or a cross watcher, is you may need to flip the energies around. I'm going to say the top row is your divine counterpart. The bottom row is the Capricorn energy, but it could come through reversed for you. Adjust accordingly. And I'll pull the cards, and then I'll walk you through it, and then we will clarify, okay? Well, right out the gate. Strength card. Queen of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Hanged Man, Five of Swords, oh my goodness, and the Queen of Wands. That was out this morning too. Okay. So before I clarify, this first position is how Lionsgate will change your person. Somehow it is encouraging them, see there's that little figure 8, it is encouraging them to channel their inner strength, courage, and confidence to overcome any obstacles. So this is what is changing for them. They're sort of getting their game face on. They're working on their confidence level. What's being activated for them? Queen of Cups. Now this could be about their energy around you, the keeper of their heart, but it could also be about some measure of compassion or softness, or being more in touch with themselves on an emotional level. And then a message of higher wisdom from the fixed star Sirius for this person is Eight of Pentacles. They're going to need to focus on creative solutions to a problem. This problem could be about something going on in the connection, because I'm looking at the Queen of Cups and the Five of Swords, and there may have been something that happened. So just so you know, that Queen of Cups can be you if you identify with the other part of the reading. So here they are being guided to work through any problems, knowing that what's changing for them is the realization that they can overcome them, but they're being guided to work through it, right? Not to give up easily, to put their focus, effort, attention, and energy into the details to sort of sort things out so they can overcome them. Now for you, what's changing for you? Lionsgate is helping you with some measure of surrender here, but also of maybe looking at the situation from various perspectives or with fresh eyes. The Hanged Man often waits for some measure of enlightenment. You see the nimbus around his head, that orb, glowing orb, the connection to the divine as you wait for the downloads, you wait for the enlightenment. But it is kind of, you have to surrender in order to do that. You have to kind of go with life on life's terms when you're in Hanged Man energy, and just trust in your connection to the divine and that you will be shown the way. But it is also about looking at things a little bit differently. What's being activated is this Five of Swords. And I have a feeling that on some level, something happened here where you may be the one that felt defeated and maybe kind of played a little bit, or sabotaged, or set up, gaslighted, fill in the blank. But their overall energy here is one of defeat, which is why you're being called to look at it from a different perspective, I think, and kind of surrender and trust that you'll be shown more information. Message of higher wisdom from Sirius is like, get in your power. You have all the power here in this situation. So there's two references here to, I like the big cat and the little kitty. I love that. To strength and confidence and overcoming obstacles. This is very leadership-oriented energy. And I do feel like it's you getting your mojo back. So now that we know what's going on, let me go ahead and clarify. Just so you're clear that I'm looking at you separately. In the extended, I pull the two of you together and I look at you, your ability to manifest in the connection as a relationship through Lionsgate. So that's what we'll be doing in the extended. Wow. Yeah. So your person here, I'm pulling this card out on purpose. So something went awry. Clearly this person has some mistakes of the past, something they regret. They are trying to get their game face on, get up the nerve, the confidence to reach out and talk to you about it. Underneath is the Nine of Wands. To me, the Nine of Wands is both of these cards. This Strength card and the Nine of Wands are both cards of perseverance, slightly different. This feels like this has really been stressful for this person, even exhausting. Sorry, allergies. And they've got, you know, they're hanging on. They haven't given up. They haven't thrown in the towel. But they need to kind of get their confidence to reach out to you and talk to you about the ways in which they regret whatever it is that happened. I'm not seeing what happened yet. Not sure that I will, but you know. So however that applies to you, take it as it resonates. Queen of Cups is what's being activated for them. Wow. I'm feeling you're the Queen of Cups. It doesn't have to be, but that's just what's coming through. Is maybe they are tapped into their own inner, whether they're male or female doesn't matter. Please always know that in all the readings. The court cards don't always represent gender, because the King and the Queen of Cups both talk about emotion, but from a different perspective. I feel this person is, if this isn't you, if it is their energy, there's something, their heart is softening. They're coming into some energy of really wanting to get beyond the troubled waters, to move to something better together. I'm feeling that, you know they have to take a leap here, that they're almost like they've got 1 foot in the boat. 1 foot in the boat. They're just about ready to go. Let's do this. Let's get beyond this. So there is an overcoming and a moving away from difficulty and struggle and strife. And underneath is the Nine of Cups. And I feel like this is what's being activated. And yet on reserve, they still have some overwhelm, some confusion, some uncertainty with all the options as to how they can pull this off. And I'm saying pulling it off because there's a risk involved with the Fool. So I feel like there's still a lot of emotional overwhelm and maybe confusion. Maybe they're even confused about how they feel at all. Sometimes people that aren't used to processing on an emotional level, they get very easily verklempt. Okay, and then they get confused, and then it kind of paralyzes them. So I'm feeling like this person, I'm seeing confidence, perseverance and confidence building and overcoming in several cards. So that's really good. Let's look at the Eight of Pentacles, because that's the message of higher wisdom from Sirius, which is saying it's going to take some work. It isn't just going to fall into place. It's something that this person really has to push through. Nine of Wands. To finally overcome. Yes, look. This is your connection. The 1111 card. I love that. The Four of Wands. This is talking about potential for life partnership. There is beautiful, yes, potential for life partnership. So here's Queen of Pentacles. Sirius is telling this person that it's not just about, keep hope alive. It's not just about what they're hoping for. It's about how the dream can be realized if they focus on it, if they put in the work and the effort and the time and the attention that it takes, that they can have this beautiful connection, come back online, come back together. I feel like you may not even be on speaking terms at the moment, since this, for some of you, that may be the case, at least, because there's like this person trying to get up the nerve to even talk to you. And they're being guided, like, the dream can be realized, and there is great potential here for life partnership if this person rises to the occasion and does the work that's required. Okay. Something else is trying to come through. Let me just go on to the Hanged Man for you. So this is how Lionsgate is changing you. Okay, I'm getting a little bit more of the story. So I think you feel like this person either let you down, they either ghosted you, you were expecting love and romance, and what you got was either ghosted or left out in the cold, abandoned. There's abandonment issues here in the connection on your side. And I feel like what's being changed is how you look at that, how you look at what really happened, because this came out this morning, the Hermit. It's almost as if you ever since this, you've sort of been on a little bit of a solitary journey. Maybe you've removed yourself. Maybe you've been remote. Maybe you shut down from this person and stopped communicating. That's possible. But in the process, you've gotten to know yourself better. So you're ascending for sure. But I feel as if it's almost as if what's changing for you is the way you're looking at it is from within, from your own knowledge about yourself, where your sense of instability or insecurity may pop up when somebody doesn't kind of fulfill what you were hoping they, you know, when they don't keep up their end of the bargain, or when what you thought was going to materialize doesn't, or if it doesn't look the way you thought that it would look, and there's disappointment and there's a sense of rejection or feeling devalued on some level. That's the word I was looking for. But now I kind of feel like what's changing for you is your perspective. Yes, is there still surrender involved? Sure, because you have to surrender in order to consider that things may look different from a different point of view. Like, note to self. That just came up for me recently, is why I said that. Five of Swords. What Lionsgate is activating for you, yes, forgiveness, second chances, redemption, reunion, right? Now you feel like you were defeated, or you were left behind, or you were rejected, or you were, you know, sabotaged, or there was some kind of maybe, you know, zero-sum game BS going on here, where it was definitely an unfair fight. And that's what I feel is being repaired. Crossroads energy right there. Judgment calling you up. Will you answer the call? Some divine support right there. Okay, and then you get to decide. I love it. I love what's being activated here. You get to decide. Is this something you can make space for in your heart? Can you forgive? Are there opportunities here for equal give and take and reciprocity? Do you have any generosity left in your sense of spirit to give this person a second chance? Two of Pentacles. It's up to you. It's your call. And yeah, I do love that the message is, you know, you can play in any way you want. You're in charge here. You do have your power back. You are in, I hate to use the word control, but I feel there were some power struggles in this connection. I have said that before in past Capricorn readings for sure. Maybe not the last one, but certainly within the last month or two. So that's just something that's coming through. Oh, this card was upside down. But just so you know, it's Chariot. Must have flipped over in the deck. Yeah, it's the only one. Okay, so this is great. Again, we have this super powerful 3 major arcana landing on a queen. I love that strength is now out for your person and it's out for you. So that's pretty powerful mirrored energy. Lionsgate coming through. The connection between you is strong. It exists beyond time and space. And I'm feeling like the message from Sirius is you are in the power seat. You have control. You are your own governing authority. You don't need anybody else to validate you. Five of Pentacles? No. Hi, the Empress here is the divine feminine energy of unconditional love, always beginning with self. And there's your success card, your victory card. Now, this is telling you, you have the power to move in any direction you want. The Chariot, it's like the wind at your back. It's sort of pushing you forward for success, for victory. So you just got to decide what you want. That's what I'm seeing here. If you have an opportunity, if you can see the situation differently, that's what may be the kicker here. Based on your own personal growth and self-exploration and introspection, you might be able to look at the situation differently with fresh eyes and offer forgiveness. It's always your call. It's always your call. I do feel there's been a little bit of a power struggle in the connection. We'll see what comes through in the extended in terms of what's happening within the relationship for Lionsgate in terms of manifestation. But let me tell you who showed up here. Strength card is out twice. That is Leo. We have the Queen of Cups. We have 3 of the 4 queens, but we also have Divine Feminine, which is all 4 queens, by the way. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Fool is Aquarius, as is the Star. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Pisces in the Hanged Man. Virgo in the Hermit. Scorpio in the Judgment card. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Taurus and Libra in the Empress. And Chariot is Cancerian energy. I know. Interesting reading, and I kind of feel like the tables are turning. And what felt disempowering to you before it's all flipping on its head a little bit. And you regain your sense of personal empowerment, you know, being able to create your own forward motion, your own destiny almost, okay? And for this person, it's kind of flipped a little bit, and they need to sort of sort through by focusing on the details, whether or not they can overcome the emotional confusion to be able to take a leap that puts the two of you on a better path. That's it. And that better path has life partnership in the mix. So very interesting reading. The link to the extended is below. As I said, I'm going to bring the two of you together now and look at the relationship dynamic instead of separately. I'll get your messages to and from each other at 5D. What are they trying to say to you? What energies are they picking up from you? Message from Spirit. We'll get some advice or guidance from Spirit. Hidden energies, what's going on behind the scenes you may not know but would like to. And then the potential opportunities going forward. And I'll close out with some more Oracle. So the link's in probably the first sentence or two. I'll see you there in a second. Bye for now.